Central Command is a combatant command. Combatant commands, and it's a geographic combatant command. So these are the senior headquarters the U.S. military has for conducting operations throughout the world. There are a couple of non-geographic combatant commands, Joint Forces Command, which is going away, Strategic Command, Transportation Command. The geographic ones have the globe carved up among themselves. Central Command is responsible for the Middle East, and South Asia, and what we call the Central Asian states, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan. CENTCOM is mainly about executing, offers advice to the policymakers and then executes the decisions that the policymakers make. So when we talk about information in Washington versus Central Command, to a certain extent, Washington is about making policy. Central Command is about informing the decisions of policymakers and then executing the decisions of policymakers. The thing that leads to the creation of U.S. Central Command is the Iranian overthrow of the Shah, the Iranian Revolution in 1979. There is discussion of creating a separate command for the Middle East going back to the 1950s in the National Security Council and the Joint Chiefs. And it's always decided maybe we don't need to do that. It's really not that critical. People forget that Iran under the Shah was one of our biggest strategic partners in the region. And you have to put it in a Cold War context. It was against Russia that we were worried. So when the Iranian Revolution occurs, that creates a strategic vacuum for us. And that's what leads to the decision to create the RDJTF. The last 10 years have been certainly the most active in Central Command's history. And it's really been the most active in U.S. military history since the Vietnam War. So we're looking at the longest and largest sustained military operation since the Vietnam War. Historically, what we try to do is we try to collect the key documents. We try to be a fly on the wall. We try to keep track of the key decisions that are getting made, the key actions that are being taken. But my office, we focus on what's happening at the CENTCOM headquarters. And the emphasis is on document collection, downrange, a lot of oral history interviews, writing of what we call a command historical report, which is a pretty boring narrative of this is what this command did. We did this on this day, we did this on the next day, here was a significant event. But that becomes the raw material that the more interesting histories and those wonderful documentaries that you get to watch will be based off of.